Welcome back to the Norwegian Farm. About this weeding project I had last episode. Don't quite look to be working as I planned. There is new weed on the fields, not as much as it was before I did it, and it looks like it's more on the field 68 where I didn't drove the weeder over before sowing. So but you know, since I have to do it again, it's probably wasn't worth it. So but the oat hasn't popped up yet, so it's still easy to see the weeds. It's a little bit strange. Normally I thought that the oat and wheat and so on start growing the month after I sow it. So hopefully it's not some bug like I experienced in Griffin, Indiana, where when I was rolling a field, nothing would grow after. So yeah, hopefully it's not a bug and it will grow next month. I actually can't remember if it's used to grow first month in Rennebu. And the sheep are producing wool. It's looking real good. I don't remember how much I have in the barn now. It's 13,000, I think. So hopefully this episode we're gonna be able to put down our cow barn. That's the plan anyway. 16,000 liters, and they produced just overnight 3,000 liters, and they really aren't full grown yet. This youngest just 1 month, so I do believe the wool production will increase still. Maybe not so much, maybe a little bit in those also. So yeah, so I got some stuff to do this month as well. I'm gonna have to do the weeding all over again, and that with the 165, so I have to do that and then do the grass. But yeah, I won't bore you with any of that. I'm gonna do that off camera, and when I get back to you, it's gonna be let's see, when I sell the crop, I guess, just to see if we are on track. We need at least 120,000 for the barn and some more. I need to do some landscaping. I have a plan where I'm gonna put the new barn. So yeah, I will get busy and I'll get back to you when I'm selling off the crop. So I will see you in, I guess, just a second or two. Alright, so it's December, and if I'm not mistaken, it's about time to sell our crops. The wheat is supposed to have the max price in January, but I think I'm just going to do it now. And the oat is very good. So yeah, let's see how much we get. And also the wool production is really high. I forgot to clear it out one evening, and I guess I lost at least 2 pallets. So I have to speed up the time and clear it all out until midnight. So how much wool do we got? No light. Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28,000. Oh man. It's still 4 months till we're gonna sell them. Usually April is the best month, so I really hope we will get enough money for the barn, but never know. Also, while I was harvesting the grass, I took on, I think, 4 or 5 fertilizing contracts. So I got up to 17,000, and still have some loan and loan interest to pay. So yeah, I'm gonna load up and oops, I will get back to you at the grain mill. Alright, so we're at the mill, and before I deliver, I just want to check out my environmental score. I totally forgot to check that out. Alright, so it's how can I see 75? Okay. Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's see how much that will give us, like 75 euros per 1,000 liter. Or not really sure how that works. So yeah, guess we're gonna get around 20,000 at least. Oh yeah, 22,000. And we're gonna have 3 full loads and 3,000 more, 3 or 4,000 more. So then we will get up to 80,000. Yeah, it's looking real good. I'm excited. And also mention in the beginning of the episode, I was a bit worried about that the oat hasn't popped out, but last month it was there, so it's no bug and everything's good. So let's just do this, and yeah, I will get back to you when I deliver the last load of crop, and we will see if we are on track. So yeah, I will get back to you in a second or 2 or 3. Alright, so we're at the mill with the last oat, and we already passed 80,000. That's very good, and guess we will get like 6,000 more. And I think I forgot to think about the wheat also. So with the wheat, almost 15,000. I guess we will get like maybe 20,000. We're probably gonna pass 100,000, and that's before we sell the wool. So I'm pretty sure that we are gonna get our barn this episode, and I'm really excited. And, the one thing that worries me a little bit is I think I need to do a lot of landscaping, and to raise the terrain around my existing farm. I'm not really sure how much that costs, but I think maybe there is a mod that makes landscaping free, so I will check that out. You might say that's kind of cheating, and I would agree, but you know, it's taking a while doing all this farm work with all this old equipment, so maybe a little cheat is okay. But then again, it's maybe I don't find this mod, and we will just have to pay for the landscaping. But if so, hopefully it won't be too expensive, so we still can afford to buy the barn. And after the barn is placed, we have the equipment to get the cows, not the milk, but I have a mod for a cheap tanker to transport the milk, so it should be okay. But after that, we're gonna save money to upgrade probably the tractor and the grass harvesting equipment, because we will need more and more grass, and the goal is to have a big cow farm, so we need to make the grass harvest more efficient. So that's the future plan, but for now it's the plan is to get this barn down. So yeah, I will time lapse and skip until last wheat is delivered, and we will take a debrief and see how much money we actually have. So I will see you in a bit. So I'm about to deliver the last wheat, and it's looking real good. 102,000 already, and this will not give us that much, maybe 5,000. But yeah, when I left the farm now, I was counting the wool, and I have 29,000 liters of wool. So I haven't really counted how many liters of wool I get each month, but maybe I can get like 40,000 liters. And the wool price in April is almost 2,300. So hopefully we will get like 80,000 in April, and that should put us well above what we need for the barn. So it's looking real good, real good. So for now I will get back home. I will probably feed the sheep again. They are eating more now, since they are almost everyone is fully grown, but they also produce a lot of wool though, so it's good. It's good. Starting to worry about the grass, but kind of known that already. So maybe this next season will be the last season with 3 grain fields, but that's okay. It's the cows. It's all about the cows, so that's fine. So yeah, I will feed them, and I will skip forward until I'm selling the wool. Looks like April, maybe it's March, but we will see. So yeah, I will do that, and I will see you again when it's time to get rid of all the wool. So I will see you in maybe just a blink. So it's April, and the wool price just peaked. It's 2,300 actually, and we got more wool than I expected or hoped for. As of now, we have 51,000 liters. So yeah, next step, selling this, and the step after is placing the barn. And yeah, the snow is already gone in April. I don't think that happened before. So hopefully it won't come back next month. Let's see the weather forecast. No, it should be okay. So we will have a good harvest, 2 good harvests of grass this year, as well as and also the third one in October. So yeah, enough said. Let's get going. Get 12,000 liters on this small trailer, so I will need 4 trips. I will see. Maybe the prices are good in May as well, so I will skip the last couple of thousand liters and collect them all in May, and sell the rest then. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Finally, the cow barn is coming. So I will skip ahead until I'm at Yuka store, and we'll see how much we get for this first load. So I'll see you in a sec. So we're closing in on Yuka. I always forget how long this trip actually is. It's remind me of how big this map actually is. So maybe I will try to load the other trailer as well, so I can load the second trailer while this one is driving back and forth. So yeah, how much money? Oh man, 30,000. Close to. And we got 4 more. Oh man, we're gonna have a whole lot of money. That's excellent. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Yep, I will continue doing this, and I'll get back to you when I sold the last load of wood. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. So I'm on the last load with wool. Put both tractors to use. So there's a helper just delivered a load, and we are already up to past 200,000. So it's excellent. I'm still on a helper on this one. Yeah, they've been while one helper was driving up with or back from the Yuka store. I've been loading a trailer and sending off. So it went pretty smooth. So I got all the wool with me, so that should be like 51 or 2,000. Yeah, the price is still good, 2,300. So it's been a very profitable spring, if that's the correct words to use. So this is the last load, as I said, and that will bring us to 230,000. So we are well beyond the needs for a new barn, so this is really happening. So I'm just gonna go back home to the farm, and we have to start planning what barn to get and where to put it and so on. So yeah, I'm excited. So I will see you in just a sec or two. So back at the farm, and it's about time we start expanding, building our cow barn. I will of course build a cow barn from the Norwegian building pack, or what's the mod's name? Typical Norwegian barn. There are quite a few to choose between, and it's really hard to choose. Also, I have kind of decided I will go for the barn where I get the most cows capacity for the lowest price. But I thought I was just gonna show you kind of what I'm looking for now. So we kind of started this farm in the era of 1950-60. We end up with a sheep barn because I want this silo. In the Norwegian name translated to English, we would call it a tower silo because it's stacked. The rings are stacked on top of each other like a tower, and it's a silo where we keep the grass and then what we call it, fertilize it. No, not fertilize it. Ferment it to silo. So this was kind of really authentic barn from the 60s, 70s. I don't want to jump up to a modern day barn just yet. We're gonna have a pit stop in the say 70s, 80s, maybe even the early 90s. So, but I thought I'm just gonna show you what I'm looking for. So this here is a typical barn in the 50s, 60s, maybe older too, especially the house. But you know, it's like we have a barn, and can't say on this picture. Normally you have the husbandry downstairs. It doesn't look like that's the case in this picture, but you get the idea of a typical Norwegian farm from the 50s, maybe even earlier. So then as we expanded on, we get like this, and you have the barn upstairs here, the top floor, and you have the husbandry down here, just like we do in our sheep farm. So that's kind of a typical Norwegian barn, so to say. And then in the 80s, this was quite a common view, especially in Jæren. And when I'm looking at this barn, I actually do believe I know where this is. I've been there a couple of times. I have drove past it hundreds of times. So that's kind of funny though, because I just took a random Google search. I was searching for Norwegian barns, and I found all kinds of old picture from the 20s and so on. So then I searched for a tower silo, just the Norwegian word though, and this popped up. And I'm pretty sure I know this barn. So you see, typical in the 70s, 80s, beginning of 90s, if they build a new barn, they have this tower silos. This is a pretty big barn in the Norwegian standards, at least. This looked like a part of the old, probably expanded the building. See, this is smaller. It's more, you see the concrete is starting to deteriorate. What's the name? And these are pretty new ones. So I'm looking for, I really wanted those tower silos, but we can't always get everything we want. Just to finish off, this is not a typical Norwegian modern barn because we have so many variations. But as I mentioned in the very first episode, the last barn, the modern dairy farm barn, I won't necessarily pick the one in the Norwegian building pack, because I would like a barn where we can go inside and take a look on how the cows have it inside. So when it comes to the modern dairy barn, I'm not that bound to the Norwegian building pack, so to say. So yeah, back to the game. There are several options or choices. to choose between. We have this, which is a really nice building. What I like about this, it's not that easy to see, but maybe if we go down here, you see we have the silos, and that's good, and it looks really good. It's more, this might be like a 90s Norwegian barn. The bad thing about this one is it costs a lot, 200,000. It only takes 60 cows, and those silos are just decoration, so I can't use them anyway. So for me that's kind of a no-no. This is even more expensive. This is a typical barn from the 70s, 80s, with a really productive farmer, so he have built several additions to the original barn. The silos, maybe he never had silos, but maybe he tear them down. But most of the old 70, 80, 90 barns, if they built with silo, this tower silo, they would still have them. It's, when you have them, it's quite a good way to preserve grass. It's a little bit tricky to get out the silo afterward, but it's easy to put in. It's easy to get a good pressure on it and a good quality silo, but you do need some machinery to get it out. So we have this modern barn, and as I said, I'm probably just gonna pick another one. So what I ended up with is this one. It's the cheapest one, 120,000. It takes 80 cows, which is good. And my plan is to have it somewhere around here. But then I need some landscaping first of all, and probably I will have to get rid of my workshop, and maybe even the fuel tank. That's kind of bad because I still have a couple of thousand liters, I think. 4,000 liters of fuel. Hopefully if I sell it I will get compensation for the fuel, but I don't think so. But yeah, landscaping first. I think I gonna sell this at least to build a new one, cheaper one. And then landscaping. I think for the sake of the game I'm just gonna time-lapse this, and I'll get back to you when the barn is placed. So yep. Alright, let's see how this works out. It really took a big chunk out of my grass field. Surprisingly big actually. So it's safe to say it's the last year we will have a grain on that field. I do not think I can level out this part of the of the field. We can take a look. No, it's pretty much can't do anything about it. Hopefully it's gonna be a yard area, of course, but hopefully we can build a road. We can smoothen this out, and oh, it's close, it's close. Yeah, most of our grass field disappeared. I forgot to mention, but I did find this free terraforming, free landscaping, what it's called, and also free painting, so I can go around and make this look better without using all my money. So yeah, I think before I'm ending this episode, we have to go first take a look at this barn. So we got some storing space up here. That's good. And I really miss those tower silos though, just for show. What we do have in here is this is actually a silo, but it's only accepting chaff from oat, wheat, maize, and so on. So I can't fill in grass here and press it, and that's a little bit sad, but it's okay though, because my experience is that there is some kind of a bug though, because I tried this once and I filled it up with oat or wheat, whatever, and pressed it, and was looking good. It was silo, and it's a short way to feed the cows. The feeding trigger is here. But then when this floor was empty and cleaned out, I tried everything. It still says that it had like 1,000 liters of silo, and I couldn't see it, I couldn't find it, I couldn't pick it up. So it's like it's under the floor or something, and that's whatever. But when you have silo in the silo, you can't refill with chaff or grass or whatever. So you can use it one time, and that's it, as long as that bugs exist. I'm not sure if it has to do with the landscaping, or where you put the building, or whatever. So maybe I will try it just for fun in the future. So, but anyway, before I end this episode, we have to go to the shop and get ourselves some cows. I will get start to put in some milking cows, of course, and I'm just gonna smooth that out a bit if I can. It's not the best placement, but I have free landscaping, so it's okay. We're gonna fix it. Also, this lumberjack mod is kind of handy to have. Yeah, we will see how that works out. So I could of course just buy the cows, put them in, but I also want to put in some beef cattle, and then I want to transport them. The livestock shop is just here. So I found a old type low cost livestock trailer. So we're gonna go to the shop, and we're gonna pick that up and start transporting some cattle into the barn. So I will get back to you in the shop. So we're at the shop, and I had to go to the mod hub to find some animal transport suitable for our timeline. I had all this modern type. They are of course very nice. You can have like 7 cows and so on, but it was a little bit too modern, I think. So we have this. I'm really not sure. Kind of like it. Still a bit modern, I think. But when you see on the wheel here, it's not that modern, though. Yeah, it's a different size. We also have this one. It's a cheap one. The bad thing is we can only have 2. But we're not gonna transport animal every time or every month or so on. So, and we have 50,000, but I think I need some money for both a tractor and maybe some new grass equipment. So I'm thinking I might just gonna go for this one. I thought I had one more. No, it was this one. So I think this is gonna be it. Don't remember what number I used on the like that. So I think not a tractor hitch. Yeah, let's go for that one. It have to fit our tractor anyway. So we will upgrade it later. It's a good start. We still have some money left for some more equipment, but we will get that in the next episode. So yeah, I will head to the livestock dealer, and I will see you there. And we are at the animal dealer, and although it's milk production, we are gonna. What's up? Do I need to unfold it? I think we're gonna start with some beef cattle because just because then we don't have to worry about the tanker and so on. And when we buy the milking cows, I was thinking we had to take a look on the Norwegian milking cow, but I will do that in another episode, I think. And also I know with I actually think it's more money in beef cattle, and we still need a lot of money, and it's I don't have to worry about delivering the milk. No, it's no longer available. So we're gonna start with the beef cattle at least for now, and next month or during this year we're gonna buy some dairy cows. But let's start with some beef cattle, and I think I'm gonna buy the cheapest one, the youngest one that is, and they will increase in value pretty fast. But I probably have to keep them like 10 months, 12 months until it's some real money to be done. But since we can't see the cows anyway, I can take whatever I want. Both Angus and Limousine is a beef cattle that's it's not normal in Norway, but we have all kind of beef cattle, but it's one of the typical breeds. So I think for the say, just to make it easy, we take the Angus, and that's it. At least we can see them now. So I'm just gonna put those in. We're gonna have to take a look on what kind of food they want. I really hope they can take grass and silo, and not grass and hay. There it is. So we will start to fill it up. In the end, we're gonna need a slurry tanker as well, and that's kind of it's an investment, but at least it will save us for some fertilizer. Look at that. Alright, so what kind of food? Hay, grass and chaff. I have tested out, or I have played a little bit on Rennebu before this Norwegian farm. So what I've learned is it's no reason to produce TMR, because you can just as well just give them silo and hay, and they will produce at 100%. The health will be 100%. And since we already are producing silage and grass, we're just gonna stick with that. That will save us from buying a food mixer or whatever we need to produce total mix ration. So luckily it's grass also, so I don't have to buy any tethers to make hay and all that extra equipment. So that's excellent. I'm gonna put in some more cattle. I will see, maybe I put in a couple of milking cows as well, but we do have to have a talk about the Norwegian milking cow, because it's actually one of the best breeds in the world. So, but that will be for the next episode. I will do off camera some landscaping, trying to clean out this wall or hill a bit, and hopefully in the next episode it will be, if not perfect, it will be better to look at. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.